Like it. Alex and I have a lot of bonding and stuff to do. Kisses. Wait! Oh, birthday present. Oh no. Didn't your parents tell you that you were adopted?
Alright, so my rug is coming in today, and while I wait for that, I'm thinking about my lamps now at this point. I knew that I wanted to do white lamps, and I actually have the ones from my bedroom still. I have one in my office and one in the garage, and I think these actually would look really nice in my office. So I think I'm gonna do a little switcheroo and see what the white lamps look like. Alright, so here's what it looks like. I love the pop of the white versus the beige. Alright, so here's what the lamp looks like in comparison to this one. If you guys remember, this was in my bedroom. The first thing off the bat is I do love that the shade is white, and I think that's actually perfect. However, it's too short in my opinion. So, but I could easily rectify that by propping it up on something. I don't know what, but and I like that the base is clear. I think it just kind of keeps it, I don't know, neutral and clean. I know it's kind of hard to like see past all the fall right now, but I could switch out the shade and just put it on this base. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I'm specifically sold on this lamp altogether, but because originally the idea was to do a white base and a white shade. I just don't know if the glass look is really working, but I kind of like it. I put the lamp back for now just because I don't know where to land with it, and I got some packages in the mail, so I thought I'd share them. I know the lighting is not great. So I ordered some wax melt. What are they called? I don't remember. But I also got wax melts. So this is from a place called Happy Wax. I just saw it as like an ad on Instagram. This is toasted pumpkin marshmallow, which in my Q&A when I was asked like about my scents, I decided I did not like pumpkin spice, but I can do certain like pumpkin smells if they're like in an apple or if they're like in a marshmallow. So we'll see if this one's good. So these are all natural soy wax with essential oils. So this is just a lot healthier, and the melts themselves are like little bears, which it's so cute. These are the samples, and in her, oh my god, I just ripped that open and I could smell that. That smells amazing. Oh my god, here's how cute they look. So, yeah, there's 60 hours of fragrance, I guess, on those. Then I got Apple Harvest, and I got Apple Picking. Really don't know what the difference is going to be there, but Apple Picking smells like candied apples a little bit. Little green bears. And then let's try the Apple Harvest. These have little red bears. And yeah, and there with this one, there's more of a fall scent to it. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna like this one. We'll see. I'm gonna burn them and try them out. That's why I wanted to go with the sample packs until I kind of like find my scent that I like. But what I liked most about her website was just how natural and like healthier based, I guess you could say, you know. All right, then I got a bunch of stuff, I think, from AliExpress, even though my camera is telling me that it's dying. But I've been, okay, oh, these are so cute. I got these adorable little like rainbow flat back resins. I just got them for like my journaling. I probably won't use those till like spring or summer. And then, oh, that's so cute. I got a little freebie. I got these little cupcakes. My camera's not focusing. Got some little cupcakes. And this is like a little freebie, I think, that I got. It's a little peanut butter or some kind of sandwich. Cute. And yeah, I got these rainbows. They're all different. So, I don't know if you can see that. Little red stars. They're like buttons. Got these little mini buttons that are so darling with like a heart star mix. Alright, I don't know what came over me, but I decided to start watching Housewives, and I've decided to go with Utah, even though I actually want to start with New York, but it's fine. I'm going to start watching Utah, but I did get the rug in. I also started getting a bunch of water. There's a hurricane that could potentially hit here. Right now, its path is unknown. It's not even technically a hurricane yet. I think it's like L98, and then if it turns into a hurricane, it will be called Hermine, I believe. But anyways, I just got some water delivery. So the bottled water will be what we'll use in an emergency situation for like washing our hands, that kind of thing. I'll be filling like the bathtubs up with water just to use that to like flush toilets. And then the jugs are for Loki. So like they'll be like his water. I got 5, but I'm gonna just like keep adding to it. I'm gonna store Loki's water because he's gonna be drinking it. I'm gonna store it inside, obviously, and in the pantry. So I'm gonna be storing it like down here. I need to move all this decor. So I need to get these in the garage just because we won't be drinking from them. But I got all of Loki's put away. And before I let Loki out of his kennel, I'm gonna go ahead and get all that removed and get the new rug down. I wanted to go ahead and get a before shot for you guys. All right, we don't have a good after yet because everything's looking kind of crazy. When I was unwrapping this, or I was pushing this past this couch, I guess the wrapping was just like so dirty. I mean, I should have thought of that. You know, it's flying around in a FedEx truck or whatever. So the packaging got the thing dirty. So I had to put it in the washing machine, but then I have to do this part too because it also clipped, like, I don't know where it is. I think it's probably on that side, but it got dirty as well. So I'm just gonna get that washed. And so far I'm loving it. Yeah, there's little ripples right here. Actually, it's pretty bad right there, but I'm really glad I did this. I think once I make all of the final tweaks and you guys get like the full picture of everything, it's going to be a key player in like the facelift, I guess. You know, the end result, like I've said, the rug is going to make the biggest impact. The change in the rods, the change in the lamps are all going to essentially change the whole vibe of this room. I went ahead and ordered the rods, and I ordered some curtain clips too, so I'm not going to feed them in like this. They're going to be like clipped. So I've changed that, and the clips I did get in black though. So I'll throw up a picture if I remember to do this while I'm editing. I'll throw up a picture of my inspiration, kind of what made me feel like the game changed in a lot of way for this space. And yeah, so then at first I thought, oh my god, let me go cancel the armoire that I ordered from Overstock, because that's what I ordered for there. Because I went into the garage to get the white lamp, and then I saw the white bookshelves. If you guys remember the bookshelves in my library at the last house, well, 2 of them are upstairs in Micah's room. 1 of them is in the garage. And each of them are 32 inches long, and that's 96 inches. And that wall right there is exactly 96 inches, like to the crown molding. And I thought, oh my god, let me just get those, you know, I'll just get the shelves from Micah's room. She can have something else, and I'll just put them here, and then I'm kind of saving that money. But in the end, it's kind of too late. The armoire got shipped, and after thinking about it, I think the armoire would still probably look a lot better, because this wall is 96 inches and the shelves are the same, so they would have literally have come to the edge, and I'm not sure how I would have felt about that. But if I ever were to change my mind, I know that I could put the armoire, I can't say it, I can put the armoire in my bedroom, and I can bring the shelving units in here. But anyways, so I know this isn't the best after, but we're making progress. We're making progress, so. Catch up talk in the car. I had to take a deep breath there for a second, because like I just woke up not even 40 minutes ago, and I've already rushed and gotten in the car. I have to go to Dollar Tree and Walmart, and then I have several videos I need to film before I gotta get ready to go to Dallas. And actually, there is still a very good chance that I could cancel my trip. Like, I'm supposed to check into my trip now at this point, but with the tropical depression that just formed, that's going to turn into a hurricane, Invest 98, which is most likely going to be named Hermine or Hermine, or I don't know the hell the name's going to be, but something like that. There's still multiple models that show, one, that it's most likely going to hit Florida. The question is where. That's the other thing that I've noticed about here that's really different from home, is there aren't any sidewalks. Like, look at this car. You didn't even wait for me to go around the pedestrians, probably would have hit me head on. Yeah, there aren't any sidewalks here. I've never seen that before. Anyways, it's just still too early to tell where this is going to hit. Again, 2 models are showing kind of 2 different paths, and the problem is that if the path is me, it could be a catastrophic storm, because coming to me, it would be in the Gulf waters for a longer time, rather than if it like hits the South Florida, it will have to cross over Cuba, and then when a hurricane obviously crosses over land, it loses some of its steam because it's got to re-steam up once it gets back in the water. So it could at best hit South Florida Category 2, and there's a good chance it could hit me at a 4, if not worse. A 3, 4, or 5 is like, you know. So anyways, so with that in mind, I'm just like, I can't handle everything. I can't handle having to take on an airplane, and I can't handle having to, you know what I mean, just deal with this in my mind. And I wish I could, you know. I'm still in a lot of ways healing from where my body kind of took me after losing Loxy. And I know a lot of it wasn't just Loxy. Loxy, I think, was the cherry on top. Well, she was a lot. She was the ice cream, the icing, and the cherry. But still, there was, I think, a lot of other things that, you know, foundational, that I just didn't know that I was dealing with. Like, you know what I mean? Anyways, not to dive too far deep. I didn't want this whole thing to be sad, but I'm just talking frankly, I guess. So anyways, there's a chance that I could cancel this trip. It's just so hard to tell where this thing is going. And another reason why I would cancel the trip is not only because I can't handle the flight and a hurricane back to back, but I also need time to prepare for this. I started doing some of it last night. I started looking for the shutters, which I found. I just have not found the bolts. And this is a big deal, because if I don't have the bolts, like, so I would have to hope to God that Lowe's would have what I need. And it would take multiple trips, essentially, because I wouldn't know, like, what bolts will fit. So anyways, then there's just a bunch of other stuff I would have to do, and you know, prep for my videos as well, because like I wouldn't know how long I could possibly be without power. Like, there's just a lot of factors. There's the factor of, is it going to be a mandatory evacuation? Like, all things that you have to consider, that you have to take seriously, because storms are serious. And, you know, Irma, Katrina, Michael, Andrew, Charlie, they all did some heavy devastation, and I don't take that lightly. So I don't take it for granted. I'm invincible. It's not going to happen to me. I'm sitting here trying to wait more and more as the storm starts to form. They're waiting for the eye to form, which the eye has formed, but right now it's in this position where these other winds are toning the storm down, which is good. This is good news. So that means if it were to hit South Florida, it's probably going to be on the lower end of impact, and that's great, because either way, I don't want this storm to obviously hit anyone or hurt anyone. So anyways, it's so hard to tell right now if this thing is going to change its mind and head my way. And so I I still don't really know at this point if I'm even going to be on a plane tomorrow. I have a feeling I am going to be, because to be quite frank, I would rather not go because I don't want to get on a plane. But what's worse is disappointing my brother, my sister-in-law, and my niece and nephew. That's worse to me. And yeah, so we'll see how it pans out though in the end. I mean, I have a limit, and that's something that I am proud of, because I am one of those people where I can't say no. I can't say no to certain people, and I've started to grasp that sometimes you have to say no for your health, and so I'm getting better at that. So I do have a limit. The limit is, if there is a slight chance that this hurricane can come my way, I will have to say no, because what I just explained. Anyways, so there's that, basically. And I knew this, by the way, like, I knew this moving to Florida. I also knew this moving to where I was moving to. I did my research before I moved. I looked up to see what areas of Florida get hit the most with hurricanes, and my area came in at like number 1. So and my area also gets tornadoes. But I also came from Tornado Alley. To be fair, in all the years that I lived in Dallas, we never had a catastrophic tornado. We've had tornadoes touch the ground. We've had them do some like minor damage, but nothing that we've seen really happen in Oklahoma and places like that. So I've been super lucky. And yeah, so there's that. I'm gonna keep watching the track of this, and as each minute goes by, the more these people just pull out here in this state. I see it every time I drive out. I see it multiple times, and it makes me just, y'all. And I mean, like, at the last minute, to where you're slamming on your brakes. There's, when I was in Rome, when I was like 16 years old, let me tell you, they drive, my motherland, they drive a little crazy in Rome. When I went to California, on that highway, they drive a little crazy. Houston, you gotta have some balls to drive in certain places. Anyways, oh, this car's tailing me, and I'm too tired for this. I gotta get over, because I'm not in the mood. I can't get over, though. There's a car in front of me, so I'm never the type of person that holds up the left lane. I just want to throw that out there into the universe. No, absolutely not. I will get over. Oh, here I go. Oh, and ambulance just pulled. Even ambulances do it. So, we're gonna go to Dollar Tree. We're gonna go to Walmart. And oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you guys is I am going to have a media room. What? You're probably like, wait, tell us. Micah just turns out she did not like being up there. She does not like not having a door. And she's going to take the guest bedroom. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I don't have gas. See what I mean? I'm a mess this morning. So, since we're being frank, since this is the Frank vlog, am I irritated kind of about this? Yeah, a little bit. Is the silver lining that I'm getting the media room? Yeah, it is. So it's kind of taming down my irritableness. But, you know, I asked Micah what she wanted to do, and you know how it goes. gotta get him a card. So I thought this one was super cute. I'm already finding a bunch of good things. I'm getting some candles for, you know, just in case. Alright, so I'm in the Barbie section of Walmart because I don't want to go empty-handed for my niece. Alright, I got this planter from Walmart. Oh, that is actually a really good size. Fits perfectly. It doesn't have to, like, when decorating it, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it can actually be bigger than, and it can look really cool that way. But because of the space of this, I actually think that's perfect. So, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on this.